Switch off the lights and close your eyes. Feel the energy inside. Chili bow, chili bow, chili bow. Fire!
To an end, and we start again. Back to the family, a guaranteed emergency, the radical MCHV, scat the melody. Back to the family, a guaranteed emergency, the radical MCHV, scat the melody.
Hi guys, RGI here, and oh, we finally got to do some figure unboxing and reviewing. Finally! Oh my god, my loft clear out took so long. So yeah, obviously, if you have seen my actual channel update video, I did mention I cleared out my loft. It took a long time. And I had boxes everywhere and I couldn't do any filming. Anyway, now is the time of awesomeness, because you can already see that we are unboxing in this video the Roy Mustang Kotobukiya ARTFX J. This is a scale figure of Roy Mustang from Fullmetal Alchemist, a show that does not get enough love, and I'm glad to see finally companies are actually giving it some love. And Kotobukiya, props to you. I love you guys, you're amazing, you really are. So now I'm just extremely ecstatic to have a Fullmetal Alchemist figure in my collection. So let's get on and actually have a look at Roy, a little bit about Roy's character.
Roy Mustang is a state alchemist in the Amestrian state military and is Edward Elric's superior officer. He is a womanizer, arrogant, and appears to be shallow and self-captivated. But under this facade, he is incredibly clever and cunning, and expertly manipulative. He can think several steps ahead of the enemy, and when it comes to a fight, he can hold his own as the feared Flame Alchemist who can control fire.
Holy shit, you guys! Holy shit! This figure is amazing, but I can't go into too much because obviously the review is coming up. But I just really want to sit here and wax lyrical with you, like literally about everything about this figure. I really do. But I am going to hold fire. Yeah, sorry. For you guys for the review. Yeah, I'm just going to do a spin on the turntable so you've got a little bit of a teaser here before we go into that review. Oh man, doesn't he look awesome? He really does. You know, just initial impressions, just freaking awesome. Absolutely awesome, and I can't stress that enough. I really can't, and I'm loving everything, but I can't again say much because we are going to go into the review, and that's what we're going to do right now. Is we are going to go in for a proper close-up. There's going to be some photos, a little bit of video going on, and we're going to do an extensive review of this awesome Roy Mustang. Here we go.
Badass. A term to define a tough, uncompromising person. Yes, Roy may have his comedic moments in the series, but when push comes to shove, he will burn you alive if necessary. So, have Kotobukiya brought us that tenacity and tension that Roy exudes when he's fired up and ready to deal out some punishment? Short answer, yes. This figure has all that embodies the Flame Alchemist, right from that steely stare to the body language and those translucent flames bursting forth, ready to devour all that touches them. Speaking of flames, let's take a look at that base. Okay, so you know how much I whine and whinge about yada 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 yada, boring base, etc. in my vids? Well, no whining here. This base is perfect for Roy and enhances the look of the figure dramatically. The flames, as mentioned, are painted on translucent plastic, which looks so realistic you'd think the base is actually on fire. The ground that he is standing on has such a lifelike look to it, you wouldn't think it's a piece of plastic. and the adorning charred flag adds to the excitement of the scene. Another bonus here is that Roy is also mounted to the base, so no worries of him leaning. Koto is really amazing at sculpting figures, and there's no exception here. Roy's face is intimidating, and the added chains and medals on his uniform show a good attention to detail. His hands and legs even include the wrinkles and creases of him leaning and putting on his glove, and of course they have incorporated his signature messy hairstyle with strands just covering his eyes. The coat also has a windswept look, as if it's being blown around by the heat of the ferocious flames. Although you won't look at Roy from behind, the pillar he is leaning on even has an alchemy symbol, with every little bit recreated right down to the last detail.
I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you.
Well, what can I say about paint? No flaws here. As mentioned, the flames are painted good enough to look real, and the sheer amount of attention to his uniform is superb. Each little bit is painted to perfection. Even small buttons have been painted and show no sign of runoff. His glove has the alchemist symbol, and even that is perfect. The flag even has black shading to show the charring from the fire circling him. As for his face, no issues here either. As mentioned, he looks menacing, ready to start an inferno.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
But honestly, I can't find too many things wrong with this figure. No paint runoffs, no weird pieces of plastic hanging out, etc. The only thing I can mention is that you need to be careful with those flames. No, it's not because they're too hot to handle, it's because they are extremely delicate. I feel that if not handled properly, these will break easily, so bear that in mind when you buy. Otherwise, there's nothing else I can say. Fantastic base, not a boring black disc, his pose is awesome, and the figure as a whole is well sculpted and painted. The extra display option is a bonus, and he's not too tall or too expensive. Well, as you can tell, I really like Roy, and I'm extremely pleased with him. Koto have provided yet another outstanding figure, which is good value for money, and is a magnificent piece to add to your collection. This figure, just like the real Roy, oozes charm, and you'll be hard pressed not to fall for it. It's great to see FMA being put back in the spotlight, and I'm super excited to be getting the Edward Elric DX version from Koto as well, which I will review for you guys soon. All I can say is, Kotobukiya, if you are watching, please continue making more FMA figures. I want a whole shelf of them. Well, on that, I'll say thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more anime figure related videos, and of course check out my social media if you want to keep up to date with what I'm up to and what vids will be coming next. All of that is in the description below. So once again, thanks for watching, I'll catch you later, sayonara.